Welcome back, everyone. And finally, we are in control of the airship. And on our way to our next goal. Well, not really. So around this time, you get Terra back. And there is actually one thing I need to clarify with Terra. Is that she gets a new ability along with all of the awesomeness that is Terra. At least as far as combat is concerned. So she gets the Morph ability, which allows her to morph into her Esper form. And I believe it's double. It basically doubles her magic damage. So you really want to be able to bring out morph, like when you want to do... I don't know if it works with curative magic, but I would guess it would. Where you need that awesome heal, or if you need that awesome bit of fire damage on a fire-weak enemy. So that's the morph ability. And now since she has unlocked her Esper Past, she is now able to utilize that. So instead of just having the fight magic and item, now she has fight morph magic and item. Now morph, it does have a cooldown to it, because you can't just stay morph the entire time. It's a limited deal. The only thing I'm not sure about, and I don't think I ever have been sure since childhood, is like when you use it, it actually takes a while for the morph to come back. And I think you have to have specific things equipped, things like that. So, just to kind of bring people up to speed. And if, in case you didn't notice, when we went to Cyan, or from Lock to Cyan, I did grind here because I wanted to catch up everybody on magic, and especially Terra, because Terra's been out of the loop for a while, and now I can actually catch her up on all of the various spells that she has missed out on. And at this point, you can actually start taking care of some minor side quests, but in particular, I actually want to take care of. But first, we've been waiting for you. This way, please. So this is kind of the next bit of the story. We went from Zozo, and now we're going to check in on Narshe, just to make sure that the Empire hasn't attacked it while we were gone. Hi, Banyan.
Oh, you're here. The people of Narshe have finally decided to battle the Empire.
Wow, it took like a quarter of the game for them to do that.
How did it go at Vector?
Well, we survived. That's already a good thing. Terra's up. This is basically them having a conversation. I see. Your plan would combine Narshe's money with Figaro's machinery to storm the Empire. With Figaro's machinery. Not enough manpower, though.
We have to open the sealed gate.
Wait, what? As in the Esper sealed gate?
To the Esper world?
Yeah, I was kind of asking that too. We'll never beat the Empire without them. Oh, so it's basically being proposed here as an alliance between us and the Espers.
When the gate has been opened, the Espers can attack from the east. We'll storm in at the same time from the north.
What makes you think the Espers aren't going to turn north and attack you guys too? They're not really going to know friend from foe.
No way around it.
I get that we need them, but they could attack us too.
We must get the Espers to understand.
How are we going to do that, though?
We have to establish a bond of trust between humans and Espers. Only one person can do this.
Ah, we need an ambassador. Terra. Well, Banyan, you wouldn't know that.
Half human, half Esper. My existence is proof that such a bond can exist.
Well, in one way or another. It's not guaranteed.
I'll do it. I'm the only one who can.
This is actually one of the stronger moments of Terra, in my opinion. It's hard to knock this. I know that I've already said that I'm not a big fan of Terra. I'm just not a fan of her being the main protagonist of this series, or this game.
Get the Espers to understand, and we can bring this war to an end. Terra, I know you can do this.
Alright, so now our next goal is clear. We need to get the Espers on the side of the Returners and willing to attack the Empire. Which, you would think, on paper, wouldn't be a hard thing to do. The Empire has already kind of established themselves as the bad guys to the Espers. They've kidnapped their brethren, and they've used them to fuel Magitech armor, as well as Magitech in particular. But, you know, there is a big question there. The Espers don't know the Empire from the Returners, so that's why Terra's being sent in, is because we need to have that intermediary to be able to say, no, we don't want to torture you, we want to leave you in peace. But at the same time, the Espers could easily just attack for no reason. Now, I actually kind of did things out of order here. So, this is actually the Imperial base leading to the sealed gate. Well, that's odd. No Imperial soldiers.
Let's get this over with.
And so, yeah, this is an abandoned Imperial base. You can actually go downstairs. There are a bunch of chests. I just completely forgot when I recorded this that you have to do a couple of other things before those chests become available. Because right now the door is locked, which means you can't get access to it. Kind of dumb, I know, but that's just the way it kind of goes. Well, not the way it kind of goes, the way it goes. But we'll be able to come back to this room later and get the items that are in it. It's just at this point, I think I was actually consulting the guide to see what I did wrong. And I didn't do anything wrong. We just haven't hit the event where it unlocks. But before we go into before we go to the sealed gate, we actually can get another side quest done that I want to get done, which actually gives us a party member a little bit earlier than I actually knew as a kid you could get him. So, for that, we actually have to head back to Narshi. And I know a few people have probably maybe figured out who I'm talking about. I'm going to keep that to myself, though, in the meantime. And, yeah, so I magic cut there because I was having a lot of aimlessly wandering, trying to find the actual shop I needed to find. And I didn't want to bore you guys with it.
Whoa! I've been made!
Okay, so...
I am Lone Wolf, the Pickpocket!
Okay, good to know. But first of all, we have a bunch of chests in here. Earrings, we have a thief knife. Empty. We have a wall ring, sneak ring, and a hyper wrist. Okay, so those will help. So let's go ahead and follow this Lone Wolf guy and see what he has to hide from us.
Gah!
Yeah, so if you haven't figured it out, this is basically a chase of Lone Wolf. Which, unfortunately, I did go in the wrong direction for just a little bit here, but... oh well. Just the way it goes. I think at this point I actually did figure out where I was going. Oh, no. At this point, I think I flubbed and thought that he went into the mines. Oh, there you go. So now we know where he is, and he's going into the mines, but I thought he was in the weird side entrance. The one that Terra uses to escape early on in the game. Oh, and also that's a little sneak peek of another character. Oh, we don't care about you, Lone Wolf. Yeah, you got a sneak peek of yet another character that you can get in this game. I'm not going to spoil the name or anything like that. We'll get him in good time, though. We're actually coming really close to the halfway point of 6. Well, at least what I would consider to be the halfway point. Yeah, everything is just going to die so horribly at our feet right now. So yeah, I hope you guys are having a good week. I can already tell you that by the time this video goes up, I will be having a good week because I'm recording this early so I can go on vacation. A much-needed vacation. So at that point, I'm probably having a great week. I don't know about you. just kind of kicking back and going into like a 4 to 5 day coma from all of the hard work that I've done over the summer. It's been a very, very long summer for me, just trying to get on all the WoW content as well as all the bonus content. And also kind of just readjusting the channel and trying to figure out how I want to do things from here on in. And again, thank you guys so much, because as of, well, this will probably be a week later. As of last week, I actually was able to hit 90 subscribers, so we're 10 away from 100. Thank you guys so much, and continue to please recommend me to your friends and family so that I can finally hit that milestone of 100.
Halt! Don't move or this one's dust!
Oh no, it's Mog!
Don't move or this one's dust!
Okay, well, whatever. There is actually a way to handle this, and that is to wait for Cooper!
Yeah, got a wild one here. Whoa!
He did one of his dances.
You'll never get this gold hairpin.
Really? That's all you had? A gold hairpin? Well, we can get that later. I'm gonna pick Mog over you. Can you talk?
Well, yes. We talked to Drak.
Alright, we can officially introduce him. Human-loving, fast-talking, street-smart, slam-dancing Moogle! Now, we've already met Mog. Mog actually helped out with the whole incident with Locke, but now we can officially have him as a party member.
That old psycho Ramu came to me in a dream and told me to be expecting you.
That old psycho Ramu. Okay.
And now, I'm gonna join your party! Go!
If this is how it's gonna be, then take this!
Take what? Well, that sucked.
I'll read the airship, Cooper!
Yeah, we don't really care about that death. I mean, after all he had was a gold hairpin. I mean, seriously. It's not like you can't buy that at a relic shop. Actually, we will get a, for all the people who are probably screaming at me going, it's a gold hairpin! We do get one later. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We'll be fine. But we got Mog as a party member, which means we can already use his his deadly dances in our repertoire. And I would always pick Mog. I love the character Mog. Although, there is one complaint I have about Mog in this game, and it's not necessarily about him, it's about a certain relic that only he can use. And I really wish that they had made more of them for pivotal moments like Final Dungeon, stuff like that. We'll get there when we get there, people. So yeah, again, thank you guys so much. I finally hit 90 subscribers. Please continue to recommend me to your fellow YouTubers, your fellow friends and family, just so that I can finally hit that milestone of 100 subscribers. And once I do, I've already said that one of the ideas, and I think I'm going to stick with this idea, is going to be a live stream, which is going to be basically an Ask Me Anything kind of deal for you guys, and I'm also going to try and get some special guests along the way. Kind of similar to what the Shadow Blazer did when he hit 100 subscribers, but I'm hoping to get a couple more guests, as well as I'm adding the whole Ask Me Anything. You know, he just did kind of a bonus stream. I'm going to open up a live chat so that we can have you guys ask whatever questions you want to ask. Live for your pleasure. I may say that I will not answer certain questions, so please keep it civil. But yeah, we're going to do that for you, because I appreciate you guys that much. And I also find it interesting that this is happening in August, because a friend of mine actually, who watches the channel, did remind me that I guess as of August, my channel hit its 5-year anniversary. I don't know if I would necessarily call it a 5-year anniversary, because I'm not saying that he's incorrect. I mean, the channel was started 5 years ago, but when I started the channel, I was still trying to come up with ideas for what I wanted to do. And I didn't have a solid idea yet. And so it was a couple of years until I decided, okay, yeah, I'm going to stick with the whole Let's Play content and wait for more ideas to come along. So, I don't know if I would I would call it the 5-year anniversary, but at the same time, it's not necessarily... I don't know if I would consider the actual starting day of the channel or the first video uploading being the actual anniversary. I don't know. I'll leave it up to you guys. But yeah, technically the channel has been around for 5 years. It's been a really wild ride, and I'm thankful that you guys all joined me for the journey. And we just entered the Cave of the Sealed Gate. So this is going to be a unique dungeon in which I'm going to be doing a lot of treasure hunting, because there are a few rare items in here we're going to want to get, just to make sure that we have them. But yeah, there you go. And again, I hope you guys are having a great week, because I probably will be, because I will be in the blissful embrace of sleep, and probably even doing some other things while on vacation. Some people actually did ask what I was going to be doing. I'm just going to be spending time with my in-laws and with my baby, and being able to not work on anything YouTube related, so that I can maybe like recharge my batteries. I'm hoping to recharge my batteries and start coming up with some unique ideas. And I actually did get a couple of questions on whether or not, because the beta videos are actually coming to an end. In fact, this week, the last artifact videos went up, and I'm also going to be doing a vlog of the kind of the Legion wrap-up, what I think of the class changes, as well as the Demon Hunter starting experience, Broken Shore, and the various playstyles. Because some people have actually asked me, like, now that you've played all the new reworked classes and specs, which ones do you like, which ones don't you like? So we'll be doing a wrap-up with that. And also just asking me, like, what are you going to do after that? Well, I can already tell you Tale of Drak is going to continue, because I made that promise. It's going to continue on into Legion, so that's going to happen. Drak Plays is probably going to stay in the format that it is, because I've noticed it gets a better reception that way. Nothing against live streaming, and we will find games that we can live stream. But I've also kind of come to a conclusion that in order to do the live streams properly, I am going to need to make a few improvements to my PC. And so at that point, I need to make those improvements before we continue on. So it's nothing against you guys. I have no intention of discontinuing the live streams. We'll make them work. Just as far as games are concerned, I'm going to want something a little bit more powerful to be able to make that work. And work on my terms. So we'll figure out a way. In the meantime, though, Drak Plays, I think, is working out fairly well for you guys. And continue to feel free to make suggestions on what you would like to see for that, because basically I'm taking Drak Plays and Drak Tries and merging them kind of together. So if there's not a new game that's coming out that week that people want to see, that it's a Drak Plays. If there is, it's going to be a Drak Tries of that newest game for first impressions. So that's going to work out, I think, fairly well for the channel. And then, obviously, the Order is going to continue on, as well as Final Fantasy VI, although we're getting ready to wrap up the Order and move back into King's Quest. So that's going to happen. And, obviously, Gaming with the Geeks will continue, because we've got lots to do. We're wrapping things up with Alex, and we just barely started recording Romney's game, and I have a feeling Drak and Shadow fans will also love the game that we're going to be taking on for Gaming with the Geeks with Romney, and also special guest Alex. Alex is going to be joining us for that one. And also we're going to get one done for Aldo as well. We're still not sure what we're going to do for Aldo, but we'll figure that out. So that's going to continue. And we'll find other things to interject there. I would actually like to be able to do more of an ongoing kind of video with Blizzard multiplayer. I just don't know how I want to do that, because when I say Blizzard multiplayer, I'm talking a lot of things. I'm talking Hearthstone, Heroes of the Storm, Overwatch. I would even dare be interested in putting in WoW PvP or Arena as a multiplayer video. So maybe even like doing a separate video called like Drak Competes or something like that, where I do multiplayer of certain games, including, and I wouldn't just limit it to Blizzard games. I'd probably even include like fighting games and stuff like that, which is what I was trying to do with the live streams. And we'll find something else to do with the live streams. I already know that we will. I mean, obviously we've technically made Geek News a live stream now, because now we have live chat going on with it. So to all the people who are very pro live stream, it's not going away. I promise, it's not going away. We're just gonna rework it so that in the meantime, while I am beefing up my PC, in the meantime, while I'm beefing up my PC, we can still do something to keep you guys going. Except maybe I'll keep the live streams to something a little bit more open, being able to speak with you guys, because I like that idea. I really love the idea of a live chat, because I would like to be able to talk to you guys and see what you guys think of certain things. I actually thought about doing like an open Q&A for Geek News, but I don't know how we'd keep you guys entertained for 2 hours if you had no questions to ask. So we'd have to figure that out. I hate this room. That's why I'm trying to distract myself. I don't want to talk about this room. It's so stupidly difficult. When I say stupidly, I mean like this could have been easier in so many other regards, and it wasn't. That's okay. We're finally out of the damn room. And so here's kind of the more open area of the cave to the sealed gate. So yeah, that's pretty much the channel visit. We're going to have stuff going on. It's probably going to be just, instead of having maybe 2 or 3 uploads a day, we may have like 2 every other day. I don't know. We'll figure that stuff out. And other things are coming. I mean, I'm not planning on staying just with WoW. There are other MMOs that people would like me to try out, so we'll probably just do Drak tries of those MMOs. And maybe not just do one video, maybe like a video series of 5. And then I'll leave it up to you guys on whether or not I want to continue that series. And at that point, we'll figure out how to do that. Or I will figure out how to do that. I want to bring you guys into the process, but I will figure out how to do that for you. That's something that will happen. And aside from that, yeah, that pretty much covers all the business. And I wish I had games to talk about that I'd been playing, but again, I've been stupid busy. I've been able to catch up on a few more reviews. Right now, basically what I'm doing is I'm gonna try and get as many of them done so that I can just do a mass upload of them and be caught up. So yes, we're gonna have late reviews probably the rest of the year. I don't know. I really hope not. But now we're into August, and I can already tell you the end of August has... well, we have Legion, and I am going to be covering or doing some kind of review on that. I don't know if it's going to be a vlog or... it might be a vlog, because I don't want to do like a full-on review of Legion until all of the content is out. So that may be how I do that. But we also have... Batman on Telltale just barely came out. I've already done direct tries for it. Nova Covert Ops Mission Pack 2 came out. No Man's Sky will be out while I'm on vacation. And then I think 2 weeks later will be Metroid Prime Federation Force, which I'm not going to be able to record any footage for. It's going to be a vlog, because that's the only way I can make that work. And yeah, we're gonna wrap things up in the end of the month with Legion. And is there anything after? Oh yeah, and then we also have Hearthstone One Night in Karazhan. I'm gonna do a review of that, just a little review vlog on what I thought of it. And yeah, that wraps things up for August. September we have Recore. We have Final Fantasy 15. We have Phoenix Wright 6 or Ace Attorney 6 coming out around that time too. So things are just gonna get busy from here. But I am going to get this stuff out to you guys, I promise. The only thing that I'm going to set the caveat there is, with any handheld games that are going to get reviewed, they're going to get reviewed, don't get me wrong, but they're going to be in vlog format, because I can't collect footage for them. and I don't like the idea of pirating other people's content or downloading other people's hard work just to make you guys a formal review. Here's hoping that the rumors of the NX are true and I can actually give you handheld reviews in the coming months, but I don't know how accurate that's going to be. But that's going to go ahead and do it for us this week. I hope you guys have enjoyed this part. I hope you guys continue to enjoy all of the other material that I do all over the place on this channel. But in the meantime, we're going to take a quick break. When we get back, I will be back from vacation, and we will continue on in the Cave of the Sealed Gate.